Welcome to Trevor McCormack Music Podcast. I'm Chrissy Mack from Radio Northern Beaches, and I couldn't be more excited to kick off this musical journey with you. Joining me is my brother, the legendary Trevor McCormack, known as Mack, a true storyteller and music enthusiast. With each episode, we're peeling back the layers behind the hits, sharing untold stories from artists and exploring what sparks the creativity behind the music that moves us all. Whether you're a die-hard music fan or just love discovering new sounds, this is the place where passion meets storytelling. So, hit the follow button, share this with your fellow music lovers, and leave a review. Your support keeps the vibe alive. Turn up the volume and get ready to be inspired. And let's dive into the world of music together. Let's go. Okay, we're talking to Trevor again. It's our Saturday talk and get together. And Trev, how you doing and how was your Christmas?
I'm pretty good. Hello, everybody. And Christmas, yes, we got through it. I had seen my little grandchildren and my boys, and I spent actually Christmas Day on Bribey Island on the beach.
Oh, how nice.
And I got a friend over there. He's got a beach house, and we sit up on the veranda and eat, drink, and play music. Entertain a few people. A few friends come over, and a good place to test my new songs.
So what new songs did you test?
I tested Velvet Howl, which they absolutely loved, and a couple of the others. And I sang to my mate's mother is 90 this year, and she was a singer in her day and still sings today, loves to sing, and she loves to sing all the Irish folk songs and things like that. And it's just beautiful. So I sing her a song every year I go Christmas time and sing her a song, and she just adores it. She loves it. So,
oh, that's lovely. That's really sweet.
Yeah, that's my Christmas Day, to give something and see what the reactions of all the people that sit around. They're like, you wrote that. I'm like, yeah, these are some new ones.
So what was the feedback like? Were they all positive? Were there any negatives?
Well, that's what I tell them. I go, look, if there's something you're not sure about or you don't like, or you say, oh, it's okay, please say so. Don't say, oh, it's fantastic because you know me. Tell me your honest opinions. And not one negative out of all. They just went amazing, beautiful, love the words in this song, love that chorus. Velvet Howl, that's the one you and I wrote together.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one to go public.
Yeah, I think that's the one that just gets everybody of I call it poetry, the poetry of the words, of the story. Yeah, they just love.
Well, that's awesome.
Put to it.
Yeah, well, we worked pretty hard on that one.
Yeah.
And it was different we did it totally, I think we said that in one of our other podcasts. We worked on that totally in the opposite direction to what we would normally do.
Yeah, because we sat around and we had a little bit of a sip of a little bit of alcohol to just warm up the throat and get the juices flowing.
Yeah, but we also started from an image rather than just off the top of our head.
That's right. It come from a different angle. So, which I really enjoyed. So we do have to get together again, you and I, and we'll get after I get these ones sorted out, and we might have to do that all over again and try something new.
Yeah. So I have to come up with a fascinating image because I was really thrilled with the image that I came up with. And it wasn't originally for us. It was originally an idea for a logo for another band. But they went a different way. So we ended up with it, and we ended up with that song. And I was pretty tickled pink with the way it came out and the image. I can't wait to get the image out into the public.
Well, we have to actually, yes. When we do a film clip on that song, it'll have to have that image and that feel. So it will be done, I'm guessing, in the country somewhere, and around the mountains and a little bit of the city and a bit of everything that comes into the story. Yeah.
And we'll have to find somewhere. We'll have to find a wolf somewhere. Where would you find a wolf?
Oh, well, I've got a guy And everyone's got a guy for something. I've got a guy, which I'm going to see this afternoon. I'm going to have a couple of beers, play some music, and he's a small film producer. He ran, I think, a few songs for me on YouTube with just some background, and just to see it was a trial run. And so you can look at them on YouTube if you want to see. And I'm going to have a chat with him again today and see what we can't do with all this new stuff as well. So if he's interested and willing, we'll lay out a plan and work out what we're going to do.
I can only imagine what you could do with Velvet Howl, with that moon and the wolf and the that could be amazing.
Yeah, and he's got green screens, he's got movie cameras, he's got all the gear. Nice fellow, and yeah, we might even start with one of the old songs and just run something off and do a trial run and get him up and running. Everything I've seen so far is just quality picture, and so now it's get the sound and picture together, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, because we've done one AI and we want to do a natural film.
Yeah, I'd love to do it. I've got so many people that just go, we'll come over, we'll do just a free range video film clip of just singing and dancing and having a good time, and while you play. So I'll look at that. That's the plan. So I'll have a good talk with him today and see if we can't stir up some good ideas, and we'll go from there.
That would be absolutely fascinating. It'd be interesting to see what comes from that meeting. And now we're heading towards the new year and into closer to getting some recordings done. And so there's such a lot happening right now.
There is. I'm still waiting for the Byron Bay, the studios down there, the music farm. But it's I've been told it's still not a problem. It's just booked out at the moment. So as soon as they free up, we'll get in there and do some serious stuff. Get these tracks all down, and we'll build those tracks into a single, and we'll go one at a time, and we'll go from there.
And so you said something about you had another guitarist coming to work with you today to give you some other perspectives on the songs you've done.
Yeah, I actually spoke to him today, and he's like, give me, what are you doing Sunday night, Monday? I said, look, I'd love you to come over and we'll sit down, because all these songs now I've got, I think, where I want them, but it's always good to have someone come in and I'll go, right, this is where I want to put the lead break, this is where I want to put this is where I want to put that. Let's play it together, and let's just lock all these pieces in, which I'll do with him. And he plays for another, he does a duo. So he's used to playing with a solo artist, singer. He does all the guitar work. So I'll sit with him and go through them all, and then I'll take that to my lead guitarist, or two lead guitarists. I'll sit down with them and say, is this structure, does it feel right? Am I breaking any rules, or beauty, I've done something different that no one else does? And we'll see what happens. So I'll run it by the three of the boys, and then I'll take it to the drummer and see where he sits in all that, and hopefully then I will lock them all in. All these new songs are still open for interpretation or change or things like that. So it's time to lock it all in tight. So that's my mission now, to get all that right before I get in the studio.
I don't think people really understand how much work goes into this, and how much, I don't know about other artists, but I know that you do a lot of experimentation, a lot of testing, a lot of consultation within the songs that you do, and that's, I think, probably why they come out so well.
I think I just get harder on myself. As the years go by, it's not good enough. I want to make it better. No matter how good it is, you just go, no, there's a bit more. There's something more I want to put in here. And sometimes it's just an accident. You'll just hit something different and then think, oh, hang on, I can break this down now. Let's break this song down for a verse and then put it back together. And it's just so many different things you can do. It's like even in the chorus. I got stuck on a chorus one day, a lovely fellow I was playing with said, play it in reverse. Just take all your chords, play them in reverse. And I'm thinking, that's crazy. And yet I've got a song in the books that's exactly how the chorus goes now, and it's amazing.
Yeah, that's really interesting to have someone tell you to sort of just reverse everything. And that doesn't sound like it'd work, but it obviously has.
Well, in certain spots. And that's the same as there was another thing. I listened to a podcast of a very experienced musician, and they said that they actually started the song with the chorus. And I'm thinking, how do you start a song with the chorus? Like, okay, you just sing the chorus, but it's the chorus in the verse notes that you would play in your first verse, but you sing the chorus in it. And I did the same again. And it's amazing. And it just felt so good to do something different in a different way.
That just sounds really confusing, to tell you the truth.
Well, one day when I play it, I'll explain it. Just before I play it, you'll get the drift of it, because you'll hear it and you'll go, oh, yeah, he started with the chorus.
But it's in the notes of the verse.
Yeah, and it's
okay, I'm totally confused now.
it's great fun, because it just challenges your mind to go, well, how do I do this? And once you get it, it's great.
Well, it sounds like you've been working hard and getting things done, so that's really good.
Yeah, it's all. It takes a long time. If you're really serious and you really want to get this right, you do. You have to take time. That's why I'm taking all of next year to just sit down and get these songs right, and then I'll start going back through my catalogue, and I'll pull out all my old ones as well, and we'll just pick one at a time, and that's what we'll do. I think we'll just work one at a time. There's so much material there.
You've got heaps of material. I mean, there's a ridiculous amount of songs. You've got at least 3 albums plus.
Yeah. That's why I'd love to run into someone like Keith Urban and just say, hey, mate, let's hang out. I've got magic stuff here. Help me out. Let's get something done. Or, somebody that just is in the right place, got the studios, got the right musicians around them. Oh, it would just be amazing to just let loose and go, right, I've got this, try this. I've got to slow down with my work. I've got to find more musicians around me or get my musicians closer.
Yeah, that's the problem. They're all working so hard at the moment. Everybody, because of COVID, because of what's happened to the industry, everybody's had to find work, and they've got to live. And so, right, bringing back the music, I'm finding down here as well, bringing back the music is harder than ever. And the musicians that are working flat out. I mean, the Valleys, they are working day after day after day, and they can be working 7 days a week sometimes, because the work's there and they're doing it. But a lot of the other groups, a lot of the other artists aren't getting the work, and that's why we opened Coleroy, to try and give them a space to present their art in an environment where it's showcased. It's not just plonking a group in a pub. It's so needed down here, and we're finding that the musicians are really doing it hard, and now they've got to fit their music in between a regular job.
That's right, and that's the hard part. The late nights, the lugging all the gear in and out. But to me, I want to hear more original music. I want to see people getting these original songs.
Oh, here, we do. We so need that.
Yeah. I mean, that's where everyone come from. That's where the Little River Band come from. AC/DC, or you name anybody.
I know, they all come up through the ranks. Not through TV shows, not through. Some of them did some talent quests, and like there's not any of them around anymore. Maybe I should hold a talent quest down here at the Coleroy.
That's not a bad idea, because you'd be surprised. Like up here in Queensland, there are so many talented people, and in amongst that, there's hidden all the old artists that have worked in the studios, worked with all big name people. I know a few of them, and they just sit. No, I've had enough. I'm done. But you can learn from them, and they'll come out of the woodwork when they hear someone good, and they'll give a little advice, or they'll hang out and play a bit of music with you, and that's what I find. That's what I learn from these guys that are just so talented, and you pick up little tricks, and you just enjoy the music. It's you've got to enjoy it. Once you work day and night of just doing covers and covers and covers, you start to lose the love of the music. It's just a job. I want to go the other way. I want to live for what I write and live for what I sing and give people something new. And I think that's more important than anything.
Yeah, well, as I said, when you play your music, people just instantly get up and dance and sing along with it, because it's music that you can capture the words of quickly, and the rhythm, and even if they don't know the words, they swing to the rhythm really quickly. That's what I love about the music that comes from you. Is it's very easy listening, lots of fun to dance to. You don't have to know it.
That's right.
It just becomes a natural thing.
Yeah, well, that's music. And I've written a song called "Music's in Your Soul," and that's the truth. Everybody has music in their soul. It's in them, and whether you're a stuck-up snob or you're someone sitting in the gutter, it doesn't matter. It's everybody will sing or whistle or hum a tune, and it's just, I don't know, it's a spiritual thing, I think, more than anything. It's in you.
It is, isn't it? And when you don't have music around you, I found there were some years there that were a bit bleak, and I didn't have the music around me. And I'm so happy that I've surrounded myself with music now, because I lost the joy of life without it, and I'm becoming more happy within myself because I've got the music around me.
That's the sound of the tones, the some of the lyrics. It's a bit of something in everything that touches somebody.
It's a joy. It's a joy that it gives you such enjoyment. It touches your soul. It touches your mind. It touches your heart.
That's right.
It's within you, not from without you.
And I watch people looking back off the stage, and it's funny because everyone has their dream of they're a rock star, or that they want to sing. So some people will stand there and hold a pretend microphone and sing, your song. And others will play a guitar, an air guitar. Others will be drummers, and they're throwing a beat and they're playing sticks in the air. It's funny to watch how many people do different things. So that's what they listen for. So the guy beating the drums he's listening to your drummer, and he's tapping away with him. He's living his dream through you. He's playing that music, or she. And the lead guitarist, I love guitar. That's what they listen to. You can see what each individual, how they act, how they dance, how they pretend to play an instrument, to what they really like to listen to and what they hear. It's fun to watch when you look back out into a crowd.
Yeah, well, my favourite is the saxophone. If I'm in a room with a saxophone, which I was last weekend, and I loved it because the group we had door number 2. If our listeners are around and they get a chance to hear them, they are absolutely fantastic. And our trumpeter also played saxophone and a couple other instruments. And when he played the sax, it's just magic. And I love listening to Kenny G, especially his Christmas songs, with his saxophone. He's just amazing. So the sax is just a magical instrument for me.
Yeah, the sound straight away, it just puts goosebumps up the back of my neck when I hear a sax. I call it a dirty sax. I don't know why. It's sexy.
I'd go romantic. Not so much sexy. I find it a very romantic instrument. Like the melodies and the sound is so smooth.
You could just walk up to a woman and just caress her with a saxophone, I think.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the effect. It has that effect. It's the most amazing instrument for me anyway. Some people don't like saxophones, but I absolutely adore a saxophone.
Look, I've got 2 of them here, and I'm yet to just have time to sit down and actually start to learn how to play them.
Oh, please do.
I will. It's one of my. I have to do this in life. I'll get there. So they're sitting there waiting.
All right. Well, I'm going to have to let you go because I've got stuff I need to get done, and so have you. Although you sound like you're well and truly over your cold now.
Yes, much better. Still got a little on the edge, but yeah, I'm just about done.
Oh, that's good. All right. Well, I'll let you go and play with your other guitarist and get those songs sorted and the leads and whatever done. And I'll catch up with you next Saturday. Oh, we're coming towards the new year.
We are. That's right. Next year is just about here.
All right. Well, you have a happy New Year, happy towards New Year, and I'll talk to you next Saturday.
All right. Look forward to it.
All right. Lots of love. See you soon.
Thank you. Love you all. Bye.
Bye. Now, don't forget to check out Trevor McCormack's YouTube for Trevor's latest music video, which is going off. So don't forget to have a listen. And you can also go to Trevor McCormack Music for any podcasts that you might have missed. So don't forget to follow and share.